Flosstube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. It is Sunday the 21st of August 2022 and this is Flosstube number 121. It's just one of them days, I think. Not been a bad 2 weeks. I've touched 7 projects. I've got a tiny bit of haul. I don't think there's anything I need to tell you other than that. So, anyway, I hope you're all well. Getting plenty of crafting in. I've certainly been trying. Sort of Thursday, Friday wasn't so good for me, but just bad days. It is what it is. But I think I still got plenty in despite that. So I'll just jump in and share with you what I've worked on this week. As you can tell, I still haven't got round to framing my friends and family piece from Linen and Threads. I don't know why I just zipped that up. Oh, the thread's hanging at the back, so that's okay. As always, I will put photos in of where they were the last time you guys saw them. Do you know what? I didn't even show you what it was. How rude. Anyway, it is this one. Try and keep it off the window because the window's actually that side now that I've moved the front room around. So this is my roses and lace piece, which is a tribute to my mum. And obviously I'm changing all the roses to yellow. She did chart them in pink, yellow and red, so you had a choice when you bought the pattern. And I've obviously gone with yellow. So, without further ado, this is where I am at now. I have done this week 275 stitches. I know that's not a great deal, but this is on 40 count pearl grey 1/2, and 40 count can be hard going on the eyes, so 200 odd stitches is pretty good. Let me just pull it up a bit closer for you to see. So what I've been doing is working on this second square. It's almost finished. Once I get into a rhythm, I can keep going, unless the kids disturb and want something, or you know, then it's hard to get back into after that, but it's looking good. The white is B5200. I'm not sure if that's what it charted it for, but I think it is. So that's that one. The next one is my regular piece, my temperature butterflies by the Stitch Mummy. I'm stitching it twice. You guys already know this. If you're new, then I'm stitching it twice consecutively. Let's put that in there. One is for my birth year, which is 1977, which is this one. I am a little behind. I am not up to date. This is August. We're like 21 days in and I'm still catching up. This is on 40 count silvery moon 2/2. And this can be hard going sometimes on the eyes as well, even though it's 2 threads over 2. I think that's the problem with the roses and lace. It's 1/2, which makes it a little bit harder to focus on. But this one is a bit better, although I won't work on 40 count again, I will say that much. So yeah, this is my birth year, and as you can tell by all these yellows and very mild oranges, not massively hot. I think 25 is this orange here. I was looking for my thing, I think I've put it away. It's 25. So that's the highest I think we've reached so far, unless 26, we've hit 26, but I'm pretty certain I haven't yet. So that's what it looks like as a whole. And then the second one, well, that's obvious, it's this year. And I'm doing them at the same time. It's kind of a comparison to see the difference between 44 years ago and today. Where is it? And this is where we are on this one. So as you can tell, it's a lot warmer this year than it was in 1977. These gorgeous, like, orangey reds have come out, and the burnt oranges. I think 36 was the highest. This is Here we go again. 36 count platinum. Sorry, I was dropping that while trying to look at that. 2/2 as well. I love this fabric. 36 count is sweet. And this is what it looks like as a whole. Very, very different to my birth year one. And I am debating just like kind of before framing, like putting the year on top of them both so you know when they're from. Okay, that's that one. Now let's jump to this one. This has been my focus actually for the past couple of days. I think it's because we're nearing September. Christmas, I shouldn't have said that word, it's a naughty word. It's really close anyway, and I want to get this finished for Christmas for him. It's for my grandson Logan, my first grandchild. I only have one still. And I think she plans on keeping it that way for a while. So anyway, this is Logan's stocking. This was up for adoption on Adopt-A-Whip. And I just happened to win it. So this one, the last 2 days, has been quite a focus. I've been actually enjoying it more than I thought I would. So obviously you've seen them before. And this is where we're at now. And it looks fabulous. I have, excuse me, you can see the white if I turn it this way. I've just finished putting in all the white, because I said the background is plain, it doesn't stick, it's not to be stitched at all. But I didn't fancy leaving it like that because you can see all the holes, because all this would be white and I don't like it. So I've done tent stitch for the background. Because this is background as well, and they've charted it as tent stitch, except weirdly this very light blue that's mixed in here, this dark blue was tent stitched, and this greeny blue was meant to be full cross, and I did full crosses and it didn't look right because it's in the middle of back stitching, not back stitching, tent stitching. So I ripped it out and I've put that in tent stitch as well. And then I've come up here and I've started on, I think it's the snowman scarf up here. So I've done quite a bit. This is on 14 count, whatever came in the kit. But it's looking fabulous. When I've, when I finish filling in this white that's supposed to be in here and just above the head, I will actually drop down then and do all the back stitch for this, because I'm not a back stitch person. I like to do it as I go, preferably, because I really don't like doing it at the end. It just, I don't know, it just seems like there's more when you get to the end and then you've got to do it all. It seems like there's way more than there is. But that's going to stay in my hoop for a while because I really want to get that finished. And the next one. The next one is, hold on, I need them better done. Sliding off. I need them both. Okay, so the next piece I worked on is my Ursula piece. Now this is the piece that I was putting, I was going to restart Ariel because I had Ariel in a kit from One Day Saving, and I decided to restart it because this piece of fabric I have is big enough to fit them both on. So I'm putting Ursula on one side and Ariel next to her on the other. So next to her will be, she's upside down, next to her will be Ariel on the same piece, and I've actually just restarted that one now. I had to work out all the measurements and everything because the chart for Ariel is not the same size as the chart for Ursula, so a little bit of fiddling around. Now, did I touch Ursula this week? I don't remember. I don't think so. So that's Ursula, and then on the flip side I have made a start on Ariel. Now you're not going to see very well. There are white stitches on there somewhere. Hold on. Let me fold it because I know I haven't gone down very far. Oh, there they are, they've popped out. All these little white stitches, I started putting those in. But for some reason I've deleted, I have no idea how, the chart that I put together. The chart I had with Ariel was really small. I'll show you. This was the chart for Ariel. And those symbols are amazingly small. Some are clear, some are not. So I literally had to spend days putting each individual symbol into Flosscross and creating my own pattern. I printed it off, but then for some reason it got lost. I've accidentally deleted it. Now I needed it again, so I'm putting a black thread that I knew I had out the other day, didn't put away. To do the restart, because I was working on it from paper, I thought, oh, do you know what, this time I'll just follow it from Pattern Keeper. I hadn't got around to sorting it out and getting it changed. So I went into my patterns and it's gone. So I can't tell what stitches, no, I can't tell what symbols I've stitched on that one because I've coloured them in as I go. So I was thinking about trying to redo the chart, which is going to be a mammoth task because it was the first time. So I'm not sure what to do. I have actually emailed Ermine from One Day Saving and asked her if she could possibly send me the digital image. There's a bit of confusion because, excuse me, when you go onto their website, there's like several different kits under one heading, I suppose. When you click on it, there's like multiple options. You've got Belle, Ariel, Mulan, you know. And when I send her the link, it always puts the first one that appears in there first, which is Belle. So she sent me the Belle digital file, which I don't mind because I think Belle's is a little bit small as well, so I will use that. But I've had to try and explain to her that it's not the first one that pops up, it's Ariel. Hopefully we get it right to save me the hassle of having to put it all back into Flosscross. That was bad the first time, it gave me headaches because you have to use a magnifying glass on the chart and it's just a lot of eye strain. Anyway, I digress. The next one I will show you is my new start a few weeks ago, and it is this one. It's Snow White, but it's called Make a Wish and Take a Bite by Mandy Manzano, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And just for a change, I have started in this bottom corner. All my other kits I usually started in the top, apart from the stocking. That's because she'd already started it, but this is the first one I've ever done from the bottom. I'm not going to try and put that away yet. The threads are just unreal. Anyway, this one has been quite the focus for the past 2 weeks. Let's move it out of the way. This has had 1,795 stitches in 2 weeks. And this is how she looks now. This is on 25 count, even weave, I think. 1/1 full cross. And it looks gorgeous. Paula sent me a picture of hers because we're stitching it together. And she's, rather than spread out so much, she's actually almost finished this corner. And it looks amazing, so I can't wait to get in and add a bit more colour into the corner of mine and finish it off a little bit. But there's a lot of black, and I don't mind black. You guys know I don't mind black. So I you know, tend to do a chunk of the black and then go and do a colour. And it's kind of cross country. I'm just working with the threads wherever I can. But she's going to be quite a big piece. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there because that one's a nightmare to put away just because the threads, they're unbobinated and they're all just sitting in the bag. Anyway, I'll show you this one next. Don't you just hate it when your project bag gets stuck? Right, these last two are stamped kits that I've had. This one is from New Craft Day. And it's the Yellow Rose piece from Joy Sunday. Again, back to the theme of my mum and yellow roses. It'll look amazing when it's framed. Again, I think I said the last fortnight's video, the previous one, that I was going to try and get this finished. I'm working on it. It's still a work in progress, but I am getting there. I'm filling in a lot of the gaps on this side and then working down. It's not looking too bad. It'll be a lot better when I fill this part in, because you've got like the blue stamping showing through and stuff, so it makes it a little bit weird. This is 14 count and just everything that came in the kit. I'm going to actually leave this one out and give this one some love this week. Then I only have one more to share with you. Sorry about the rustling. And it is this one. I love just having the sticker right in the middle there. I'll pop it out. It's not going to hurt, is it? I can get it back in. Okay. It's this one. That looks better. Ariel and Ursula. And I love purple. So this was just a must for me. And I've actually thoroughly enjoyed working on this one as well. This is from... Did I write it on there? VIP Cross Stitch. Let me take the threads out. No, don't. This is where we are at now. I don't think I showed this before. I don't think I showed it last video. No, I don't think I did. Because I've unboxed it since then, I think. So yeah, I've done a lot of that blue. And I started the black border too. This is 11 count Ada, 3/1. But I think she's going to look fat. They are going to look fabulous. It's not just one, it's two. It's pretty big. But this, because there's a lot of block colours, it makes so good evening stitching when I'm watching the telly. Because there's just no thinking, I just follow it and it's so easy. So that's that one. Then, no, don't fold, thank you. Then we are on to haul. No, leave it that way. I'll leave it there, I'll sort it out in a minute when I turn the camera off. It's fine. Last video I spoke about this. I'll just show you because it's easier. This is the day fairy. That is the night fairy. Didi from Didi's Crafts. I mentioned her last time and I'm not sure if I put a link to her channel. I will anyway. I'll link her channel down below. She does a lot of cross stitch too. Anyway, she bought this this booklet, actually, the same booklet, and I said to her, oh my gosh, I've got that one. So we've planned to start this together, the day fairy. So I have brought some 28 count cotton even weave in antique white, because that's what the book says it's stitched on, and I want to kind of keep it, because it looks pretty good on there, keep it the same. So I will be working this 2/2. And I'm excited. I'm just waiting for my threads. I have messaged Didi and said, I'm really sorry, you know. I'm just waiting for the threads. Bless her, she said, just let me know when they're in. She's all ready to go. And then my second piece of haul, which I've been so excited about for the past 2 weeks, waiting for them to arrive. One of my subscribers, Paula, bless her heart, she sent me a voucher for 123 Stitch. And I know a lot of people have talked about sulky threads, and I've always wanted to try. So bless you, Paula, thank you so much. These threads are absolutely gorgeous. This is the first one. It is, I think it's called Iris. I don't have my thingy with me anymore, the sheet with it written on. That's annoying because I don't remember the name of the other one. It is a blendable cotton, so it's like variegated. Let me just see if I can make that a bit better for you guys. Not really. I'm going to go on my tablet just because I know I sent, and everything just fell. I sent Paula the names of them, so if I just open my messages with Paula, it'll be there. No. Okay. It's playing me up. Here we go. Okay, so the lighter one. No, I'm wrong. This one is hydrangea. And it's a beautiful variegated sort of pinks, purple, well, lavenders, lilacs even. And cream it looks like, or just very light pink, but I've got 6 of these ones. Because me and Paula have talked about doing a long dog. We talked about long dogs at first, but we've come up with something else. And then this one is iris, so there's a lot of purples, blues. Yeah, just a very, very variegated purple and blue. And I've got 6 of these as well, so we have some samplers we're going to do. So thank you very much, Paula. These are beautiful. I can't wait to get started on another piece with you. Okay. Oh. See the shadow on the wall, can't you? She's standing there. Anyway, no, don't do that. Ellie has been working on the Baby Yoda piece. Have you got the chart thing? Oh yeah, just so like they know what I'm showing them. This is a piece that only came the other day. It's a stamped piece as well. I only need that section. Just that one. Nope, go the other way. I'm just having a fight with it here. It's this one. My Patronus is Baby Yoda. She's been working on it. So, she only started it, I think, last week. But she just picks it up randomly, every now and again. I think she's going to wait and see, because we talked about leaving the background off, because it's all white. All this is just white. So we talked about leaving that off. Just doing the letters, just doing Yoda, and then leaving it as it is. But she said she'll see. When she's done all of this, she'll then decide for herself. So, this is an 11 count kit. It came from, I wrote it on the bag, I think. Did I? Ah, VIP cross stitch. So she was actually sitting there stitching on that while I was doing my video. So, that's it. It's so warm here. That's all I have to share with you. I haven't really done much else. I still haven't touched my Looney Tunes blanket. I need to pull that one out. But this weather is just kind of... It's so close. It just feels thick, if that makes any sense. If you live in the UK, you probably know what I'm talking about. The air feels really thick, and it's so... Even though it's grey outside, the sun's not out, it still feels amazingly warm. And it's hard to deal with sometimes, so pulling out my big, you know, clothes area with all my pegs and everything on it, just no. So, plans for next week. I am going to try and get next fortnight, 2 weeks. I'm going to try and get my yellow rose finished. In actual fact, I might just pull that out now. I have got to finish my temperature butterflies up to date. I haven't done it yet. I will get there. I think I'll leave it out and just do a little bit every morning and catch it back up. And then Logan's stocking is going to be a big thing. I've got a few that I need to pull out really and get working on, but I have them all as a big list, and I just see what takes my fancy that day, and that's it. Okay guys, so that's it from me. I still have to sort out a giveaway for you guys, but I have decided that part of it is going to be the bags that I had for review, not the Yoda one. I told you Riley would pinch that one, and he has. But I've got 3 others. There's a Winnie the Pooh, an Angel, and Coffee one. So I will put them as part of the giveaway. But I think I'm also going to put a few bits inside as well, just to make it a bit extra special. So leave it with me. Stay tuned. You know, I'll let you know when it's around. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting me and my channel. Special thanks to Paula. My sulky threads are beautiful. Just as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.